Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to this match play game of Abandoned Sanctuaries between the Black Legion and the Ultramarines. For Abandoned Sanctuaries there is 5 objectives on the board. There is 1 slap bang in the middle and the other 4 are essentially just spread out around the middle. It is long edge deployment, so there's one of us going to be down here and the other one over there. So there is only 1 objective in your deployment zone and the other 3 are all in no man's land, which is interesting. Speaking of no man's land, in this mission you cannot deploy anything in no man's land and you cannot pre-game move anything into no man's land. So it is definitely no man's land. Or let's be gender neutral and call it no thing land. So that's the objectives and things. You'll get 4 points if you hold 1, 2 points, 8 points if you hold 2, and then an additional 4 if you hold more than your opponent. But as they're mostly in the middle, there should be lots of denying and trading of objectives and things, which is interesting. And then you score additional primary points for killing things near the middle and nicking and holding the middle objective. Biddy boop. So that's the mission. And then for terrain, there's lots of ruins. And I've actually sort of marked them out today with gravel and stuff. So if you're in the gravel, you're actually in the ruins. We've got 2 big ruins and 2 medium-sized ruins. These ones have also got craters in them as well, so they'll be difficult ground. But so ruins will be obscuring, so you cannot shoot through them, but you can shoot into them or out of them. There'll also be light cover and breachable, scalable, defensible, all the bulls. There's also ruins on the sides as well, because, you know, why not ruin line of sight with ruins? Craters, like I mentioned, will be difficult ground as well as light cover, but obviously if you're in the ruin, you've got light cover anyway. And then there's also some trees and bushes to make some woods, which will be difficult ground, so they'll slow you down again, and also be -1 to hit. So this way there's actually some cover on the home objective, because originally there was nothing there, and I thought, well, that's a bit silly. You can just shoot straight down the board without no cover. So I'll put some trees. There's also craters in the corners, again, just to give a bit of cover in like the open space and a bit of difficult ground as well. So that's all the terrain and things. We know the mission. If you like cool terrain and game mats and things, there's loads of links below for urbanmats.com and gamemat.eu and March of War and other places. If you like buying things at a discount, check out Element Games. And if you like the video, which of course you're going to, smash the like button and hit subscribe. You can see About Report every single week, or at least something every week. And if you want to, you can support me and the channel further by becoming a channel member or doing Patreon or follow me on Instagram and things. Loads of links below. Have a look, check it out. And without further ado, here is Tall Paul, or Sir Paul of Ultramar. And you're wearing blue again.
I am.
It's definitely an Ultramarines theme going on here. Yeah. And you're on Instagram as Paul Primetime.
Yes.
So I'll put a link below for you as well, because your Ultramarines look glorious. And people like looking at glorious Ultramarines because they're the poster boys, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the best.
Yeah. Well, they're on all the covers and everything. What's this about?
Why change when it's already perfection?
Why change if it's already perfection? Well, speak to the Emperor's children about that.
They're not perfection anymore.
Well, perfection in excess. So you've got Ultramarines. I've got my Black Legion.
Yes.
And we've brought Smashy lists today. But you haven't brought your Smash Brothers, Mario and Luigi.
No.
They've upgraded to dreadnoughts from war suits.
Yeah, they've jumped into their bigger suits today.
Yeah, cool. Okay, do you want to run through your list for us very quickly?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll start from the back if that's right, like I normally.
Of course you can, yes.
To start with the 2, like we mentioned, 2 Redemptive Dreadnoughts, both equipped the same. Heavy plasmas, storm bolters, onslaught Gatling cannons.
And the Icarus rocket pods.
Indeed.
It's all free walking now, which is nice.
Okay. Take all the guns.
All the guns, all the toys. Okay,
Yes.
2 of them. Nice.
Then I've got a 4-man squad of Eradicators, all with heavy mountain rifles. The sergeant has been upgraded to have a master crafted.
Which is just filthy, because now it's D6 plus 3 normally.
Yes.
And goes up to D6 plus 5. That's
Sometimes.
filthy, that is.
It's fun.
Okay, cool.
And then have a squad of Hellblasters.
That's what they're called, yeah. Hellblasters.
Yep, they've got heavy plasmas.
Nice. Very nice.
And then I've got a squad of Eliminators. I love some cheeky snipers.
Cheeky snipers. Have they got the snipers or the lads fuses?
They have the snipers today.
They've got the snipers today?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, well I do have characters. Okay.
And then I have a squad of 5 Blade Guard veterans. Just standard loadouts.
Just guys walking around with swords and boards.
Yep, sergeant has a Neo Volkite pistol.
Of course he does.
Yeah. And then I have a squad of suppressors. First time using them, but for they're pretty decent. They've got a fairly decent gun. Also, they stop anything if they hit anything. They stop overwatching. So
yeah,
should be pretty good.
Suppression firepower, and they're damage too, right? So
yeah,
they're quite good at sort of blending Marines from a distance. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then a squad of infiltrators.
Yeah.
Obviously, with the mission we're doing today, they're maybe not quite as good as they normally are, but they should at least stop you from dropping into my backfield.
Yeah, because they've got the 12-inch deep strike denial bubble thing, haven't they?
Exactly.
And they're quite resilient as well with the Helix Gauntlet, and
Yeah.
you can smoke screen them and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Might be hopefully a bit of a problem, but we'll see. And then in front of that, I have 2 big squads of
Aggressors.
I'm on my back again now.
2 units of 5 aggressors with all the bolters and the frag storms.
Indeed.
That's very aggressive, Paul.
It is. I
Yes.
want to be aggressive.
Yes. Okay.
And then in the front, I have my chief apothecary, who's been upgraded to selfless healer with the wise orator.
Selfless healer, chief apothecary. Yeah.
That's him. Yeah.
And you gave him the Vox Spiritum, so he's got a bigger shrug aura.
Correct. Yeah.
Very nice. You got a proper cheese apothecary.
Standard, don't even.
You can call him Wensleydale. Okay, right, what else you got?
And then have a squad of 2 Victrix Honor Guard, just to have some characters and maybe to hopefully be a little bit resistant on some objectives.
Yeah, okay.
Then I have Chief Librarian Tigurius. If you're an Ultramarines player, you have to have him in your list.
Tiggy!
He's just too good not to.
He's good, yeah. And you've given him Sugget Fortress, which is the invulnerable save bubble.
Yep. Minor heroes.
Handy when you've got lots of Gravis. Might of Heroes, so you give something an extra strength, toughness, and attack or something.
Yep,
And then you've got Veil of Time, so you can reroll charges and fight first or something.
Indeed, yeah.
Right.
And then leading a whole lot, I have the main man himself, the original Loyalist Primarch.
You've got to say that now because there's 2.
Yeah, exactly. Ruruti Gilliman, actually.
Bobby G, the Master Administrator. Cool. Okay, very nice. And for those who don't know, Ultramarines, everyone gets +1 leadership, which is nice. And because you've got like 5-man units, leadership really shouldn't be an issue for you. And you can fall back and shoot at -1 to hit, which is nice. And in the tactical doctrine, everything can move and shoot as if it remains stationary.
Yes.
So bolters, rapid firing is always fun. And then all the heavy plasmas and heavy melters shooting without penalty as well. Very nice. Cool. Okay. Is that it? I think that's everything.
That's everything, yeah.
Nice, very nice. Okay, on to the fun stuff then. Black Legion. So before I get started, Black Legion, their thing is they get +1 to hit if I charge or shoot the nearest thing. So the way to play Black Legion is go assault heavy and mid-range shooting. You don't want too much long range because it's more difficult to get the +1 to hit. So that's that. And then also I don't suffer combat attrition modifiers, so I only ever run away on 1s. That's my thing. So I'll start from the front just because you started from the back. All right.
Yeah.
So I've got a Baden. He's a bad man. I've given him his Warlord trait, which means he can reroll charges and gets extra attacks and things. He's an absolute beast. He's got all the marks of chaos. So he's got fight first. He's got extra strength on the charge. He ignores the first damage taken each turn, and he's got mini transhuman, which is nice. He's a Baden. Oh, and he's got a phase cap as well, of course. You can take 3 wounds a maximum per phase. Of course he does, because he's an absolute weapon. He is the War Master. I don't know who that wannabe is, but fine. So I've got a Baden. He can also point at a unit and put them in the wonton tactical discipline. So essentially, rapid fire and assault weapons explode. Because we get the wontons, you get the combat doctrine. So that's what happens. So that's his 2 warlord traits, and he's got something else as well. Can't remember what it is. We'll come to it later. Oh, of course, he can point at a unit, and they can reroll all hits and all wounds. That's the other thing, which is really, really nice. And obviously, he's got reroll hit rolls of 1 aura as well. So that's him. I think that's everything for him. That's him. Over here, I've got a sorcerer in Terminator armor. He's also got a Chaos Familiar, so I've got once per game psychic test reroll. He has the Veil Breaker plate, so he reduces all AP coming in by 1. And the main thing is, him and a unit once per game can teleport across the board. So that's fun. But you've got infiltrators which have a bit of a denial, so that could be annoying. But okay, fine. And he's got all the mortal wound powers. He's got Smite, obviously, Infernal Gaze, and Gift of Chaos. So he's a teleporting mortal wound bomb. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Next to him, I have a Master of Possession with the Mark of Slanesh. So because of that, he gets the Slanesh power, which is a 5-up shrug on a Slanesh unit. Pact of Flesh and Muted Invigoration are his other 2 powers, in addition to Smite. So essentially he can point at a unit, heal someone, and pick someone up. And the other one gives the unit +1 strength or +1 toughness. So he's going to be buffing things from a distance, and his relic is the Liber Hereticus, so which means he can cast an extra power, and they all get an increased range. So all these powers now have a 24-inch range. So he's like an apothecary from 24 inches away. It's glorious, isn't it? It's a glorious thing. Yeah, your guy's got to be within 6 inches, bless him.
I know,
It's a shame, isn't it? Right. I've got a Dark Apostle. He's obviously got the reroll hits prayer, and I've given him Illusory Supplication, so he can illusory supplicate things, which is essentially trans hit and turns off rerolls to hit. Which is very nice. Behind him, I have a glorious brick of 10 Terminators with the Mark of Slanesh, so they all get fight first. Very nice. And it means I can give them 5-up shrugs. They've got a mixture of weapons, a Curse Weapons, Power Fist, Chain Fist, Combi Melters. I've also got Heavy Flamer in there and an Auto Cannon in there. And the main thing is they have the Black Rune of Damnation, so they are -1 to wound. And also if you cast on a psychic power within 18 inches and roll a W perils. So Tiggy's got to stay away from them unless he wants to get a headache, I guess. But you can reroll psychic tests anyway, can't you, or something? Yes. Yeah, so, okay. Further back here, into the troop section, I've used Legionaries with a Las Cannon and a Power Sword. No mark on them or anything. Another unit over here with no mark with a Power Fist and a Plasma Gun. Because all the war gear options are free now for them. And I've got a unit of 10 Legionaries, which do have a mark. It's the Mark of Nurgle. So I thought, if I'm going to make a unit tougher, why not make it a unit of 10? And then I've got a Power Fist on that champion. I've also got a Melter Gun and a Plasma Gun in there, because why not? It's free. I've got 5 Warp Talons, because with Black Legion they're absolutely filthy, because on the charge I can get 26 hits, hitting on 2s. And then I'm rerolling wounds because they're claws. So, yes, they're fun. And if you try and fall back from Warp Talons, you've got to win a roll-off. So I can stop things from falling back and shooting, potentially, because Ultramarines. So, okay, that's them. I've got 5 Plague Marines, because Plague Marines are so cheap now. It's filthy and disgusting and resilient, because they're Plague Marines. My Plague Marines are better than Death Guard Plague Marines. They're not objective secured, but they do get the Mark of Nurgle, so I can actually transhuman my Plague Marines, which is filthy and disgusting and resilient. And they're obviously still getting the -1 damage and toughness 5 and all the free toys which come with them. So that's very nice. And they're core, so I can make them objective secured and rerolls and things. And I forgot his relic, the Cloak of Conquest. So all core and character units within 6 inches of him are objective secured. So basically everything in my army can be OBSEC, except for the Warp Talons and the Land Raider. Speaking of the Land Raider, I've got a Land Raider with 2 side sponsons of the awesome Las Cannons, which are D6 plus 2 damage. And I've even got a Combi Flamer and a Havoc Launcher today because they're free now. So, yay. Let the galaxy burn with a Combi Flamer, I guess. So, yes, that's my list. It's fairly straightforward. It should be resilient and killy and things, but you do have lots of guns, so it'll be interesting. So that's the armies. We've seen the board and the objectives and things. It's just secondary objectives now, Paul.
Yes.
So I'm going with, I really like banners with my list, but this mission's terrible for banners. But I'm going with it anyway, because you've only got infiltrators for OBSEC.
Yeah.
And I can make lots of things OBSEC. So as long as you don't kill me, I should be able to hold on to objectives and get banners. That's the plan. Don't die. All right? I've also gone with Warp Ritual. Do a psychic action in the middle of the board 3 times, 12 points. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Easy peasy. You've only got 1. I think you've got 2 denies or something. And I'm going to have lots of powers coming at you, so you'll have decisions to make.
Yes.
Do you stop my Terminators from getting really beefy, or do you stop me from getting victory points? And then I've got a Long War, which is kill things off of objectives and nick objectives, which works quite well with the mission because you want to kill things off the middle objective and nick the middle objective.
Yeah.
So I'm just doubling down on that effectively. And then you with the Ultramarines are going for the Oath of Moment. Yes. So essentially you get a point if you don't fall back or fail morale. You might want to fall back sometimes to shoot, but okay. You also get a point if you kill a character, vehicle, or a monster each battle round. Yeah. And also at the end of each battle round, if you have something, doesn't matter what, wholly within 6 inches of the middle, you get 2 points. So potential for points there. Shock tactics, another good Space Marines one. Nicking objectives, 4 points.
Yeah.
I've got lots of obsec, but if you kill me and run onto it, 4 points. Yeah, and again, it works quite well with the mission. And then I discovered today that Ultramarines have actually got a really good secondary. We march from Mackridge, essentially, whatever it's called. March from macaroni and cheese.
Well, they are Space Marines.
Do actions and objectives, 4 points.
Yeah.
Essentially. Doesn't matter what objective, where it is. Infantry, do an action and objective, 4 points. Done. It's like Spread the Sickness for Death Guard, but better. It's filthy. I like it. That's why Ultramarines are doing better now. Okay, cool. So we know what we're doing. Just need to roll to see who's deploying where now, I guess, because we're on the long table edges. So after you, Sir Paul. Oh, in the tray. 3, 5. Okay. Well, I'm going to defend Paul. I'm going to pick over here because if we get a better camera angle, you can go over there. We'll deploy, we'll alternate, and we'll be back. Okie dokie, we are back after deployment. And as you can see, the Black Legion are down this side. And the boys in blue are on that side. Oh, there's some sneaky aggressors there. Didn't see them. They're being sneaky. So deployment for me, I've got the Land Raider over here. In this is my 5 Plague Marines and my 5-man Legionary squad with the Plasma and Fist. Reason why that's there is because then the Marines can disembark free, move 6, raise a banner. That's why that's there. If anyone's wondering, why have I put a Land Raider in the open? It's so I can raise a banner. Because you've got some guns that can hit it, but it should survive. It's a Land Raider. Yeah. Right? And if you bracket it, I'll compare CP and that's on full profile anyway. Because it's a Land Raider. Next to the Land Raider, I've got my brick of 10 Legionaries with the mark and Nurgle. They're here to either, support that objective or this one. And next to them is my small unit and my Master of Possession to sort of basically camp on the home objective. That's them. Over here, I have some Warp Talons on this side. There's a bit of a counter punch on this side. I've got all my Terminators with my Dark Apostle Terminator Sorcerer and Abaddon. Their job is get in the middle, go there, don't die, and murder anything that comes near them, basically. So that's what's going on there. What have you got, Paul? Where have you put things? It's a thin blue line again.
Indeed.
The police of the 41st millennium.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So kind of centralise in the middle, so then I can either switch around the sides or straight through the middle. Goodman's here with his normal bubble, with his Hellblasters and Aggressors, Tiggy and that there as well.
Tiggy the Apothecary there as well. Your infiltrators. Okay, so you got quite a few units there. Okay.
Yeah.
Then you got your Redemptor 1.
My Redemptor there. My Redemptor is here.
One on each flank.
Yeah, and then my Suppressors and Blade Guard are here, along with my Eliminators. My Infiltrators are just kind of tracked down on the back. Yeah,
next to some guys with shields. I guess it's just maybe a bit of counter punch onto there or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hopefully they're a little bit durable. So the plan is, in theory, is to get them down onto there and
hopefully not die or kill anything that comes near them.
Yeah,
because they're not bad in combat, are they?
They're not too bad. They're pretty good.
Okay, all right. And then you got some aggressors on that side, so I'm guessing run onto that objective.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so you're spread out, and I suppose so am I as well, I guess. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. And then off the board, you've got your 4 Eradicators, which can come on, nuke something, and then get shot to pieces.
Let's hope so.
Well, let's hope
that's not the shot to pieces part. Anyway.
Oh, I was hoping I'd shoot them to pieces and then not nuke something. But okay, all right. Well, needs to see who goes first, I guess. So after you, Sir Paul.
Thank you very much.
Tall Sir Paul rolls a 5 for Ultramar, and I roll a 1 for the Black Legion. So it'll be Ultramarines turn 1. We'll do your command and movement phase, and we'll be back. Okay, and the march from a crag has begun.
Yes.
And your infiltrators are doing it, you said?
Yes.
On the home objective. Command phase, Tiggy pointing at your Redemptor Dread, and you've made it -1 for me to hit.
Yes. That's
Prescience or Prescience or whatever it's called. Lots of movement, really, from the Ultramarines as well. So Redemptors move forward, your sword and board guys have moved forward. Plasmas have come around the corner with your characters.
Yeah.
Apothecaries in the middle of everyone, throwing bandages left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
Aggressors have had a push down there. Blade Guard a push through there. And an aggressive push on that side with a nice advance for the aggressors.
Yes.
And the Redemptor moving forwards as well. Just about getting onto the objective. So, sort of push across the board, but not really getting anywhere except from this side. But 2 objectives there. Okay. straight into the psychic phase, I guess.
Yeah.
To see what Tiggy can do. So what, you can cast 2 powers and reroll psychic tests or something, can't you?
Yeah, so he's going to cast Psychic Fortress.
Psychic Fortress, okay.
Invulnerable Bubble.
Very nice, very nice. Off you go.
On a 6, but he gets +1 to access 5.
So you need a 5 and you can reroll. I'm guessing you're going to reroll.
I'm going to reroll that.
Okay, so you got a Psychic Fortress. Very nice. So you now got a 6-inch invulnerable save bubble around Chief Tigarius, or whatever his name is.
About 5 invulnerable, but yes.
Yeah, that 6-inch bubble.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, cool. Okay, what else is he going to try and do?
The only other real thing, because I don't really think there's much else he can do. There's no point doing...
Well, what's the range of Might of Heroes?
My Heroes is within 12 inches, so I guess he could do that on the Redemptor.
I was going to say, but if the Redemptor's in 12, that's not a bad target, is it? Make it toughness 8? Is he in 12? Yeah, just about. There you go.
Do that then, too.
So for that, or you make your Hellblaster's toughness. Oh no, it's only one model, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so normally it's warp charge 6.
All right.
Still goes up on 5.
Need a 5. That's gone off.
That's gone off.
So you make your Redemptor extra tough as well as -1 a hit.
Yes.
Okay, very nice, very nice. A successful psychic phase from the
Indeed.
Ultramarines. Papa Smurf has had his potion. Shooting phase, I guess.
Yes.
And
Not
obviously,
that there's much to shoot.
no, because you went first and you didn't want to go first, did you?
I didn't really.
Because you didn't have much to shoot at, and it's worse for your oath of the moment.
Yeah.
Problem. But I wanted to go first as well, so neither of us got what we wanted.
No.
Why couldn't you just roll a 1
I'm sorry.
instead of a 5? Where would you like to start shooting?
I'll start with my Redemptor into the Land Raider, seeing as that's pretty much the only place I can shoot.
That is the only thing you can shoot, isn't it? I mean, your Hellblasters getting -1 a hit anyway, aren't they? Because they move and they can, and you're not in tactical doctrine. So the only thing that I can make -1 hit is your Dreadnought with the smoke. I'm gonna pop smoke. No, I'm not gonna pop smoke. I don't think I need to, because they're gonna be -1 hit anyway. So okay, go for it.
Cool.
What are you gonna start with? The Plasma of Doom. Were you seeing if you're in reroll range?
I am.
Were you out of reroll range?
I'm literally just inside.
Okay.
Like fractions.
Fractions, maths and things.
Indeed. So I should start with, so everything into the Land Raider. I should start with the biggest of them all, so the Plasma.
I'm assuming you're going to supercharge.
Naturally.
Because, I'm toughness 9, so you sort of need to, really. Alright, so
D6 shots.
3 shots. Okay, and you'll hit on 3s. Reroll 1s because of G-Mans. You hit twice. Oh, it's reroll all hits, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Great. So
Strength 9,
Strength
toughness
9.
9. Force.
Is that not, the Mine Heroes, is that not put up to strength 10?
I think that's only a melee attacks.
I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, just the strength of the Dreadnought goes up, not his
Same.
guns. Because obviously, I have strength 5 Storm Bolters, that'd be insane. Right, so winning on 4s.
Reroll 4s, rerolling any 1s, which I want any.
Just the 1.
Just the 1.
And it's -5 at the moment, isn't it?
-5, yes.
So that goes straight through, actually. 'Cause that's
3 damage.
3 damage. So I was on 16, now I'm on 13, right? That's maths. Cool.
Yeah.
13 moves left. Right. 4 Storm Bolt shots?
Yeah.
You're not in rapid fire range. You can reroll that because of thing. These are definitely winning on 6s. Nope. And then you've got, what was it, 8 with the Gatling?
Yeah, not the heavy.
Just the standard onslaught Gatling under his fist.
Yeah.
Cool. So 8 shots with that then, hitting on 3s. And you can reroll because G-Man. It's also why smoke probably wouldn't have been useful because he's just re-rolling anyway. Winning on 5s now though. Toughness 9.
Yeah, 25 to 9.
1, 2, 3, 4. -2, yeah? Because Devastated Doctrine.
Yes, that's correct.
So forced to save. And you plink a wound off. Pew!
So, yeah, 1 damage.
So I'm down to 12. Okay, and then you've got an Icarus Rocket Pod for D3 shots.
3 shots.
For the big 2. Hit on 3s. And wounding arm 5s. No, we can roll the 1. Oh, cheeky. And that'd be AP2 as well now, wouldn't it? 4 up. Done. Sorted. Okay, so I've got 12 wounds left. Okay. I'm assuming 5 supercharged plasmas.
I don't know if that would they be in range.
Yeah, 36-inch range on those.
Oh,
They're the heavy ones.
Yes. But it should be hit, -1 though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, which is why I didn't bother popping smoke. If they weren't going to be -1, I would have popped smoke. You can supercharge?
Yeah, might as well.
Cool, go for it. And then you're rerolling your Finks of G-Man. Oh, get some ones, get some ones! Ah, you're safe. Hit 4 times. Winning on 4, strength 9, toughness 9. Reroll the ones. 3. And they'll go straight through as well. 3, 6, 9. Got 3 wins left, Paul.
Ooh.
I'm alive. So I didn't need a pot smoke at all. I'm fine. That's probably all you're shooting though, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's literally nothing else can see or be in range.
No, I'm pretty sure he's not in range for a charge either.
A charge? I'm pretty sure I'm more than 12 inches away.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Well, it's just... You've almost killed a Land Raider on 1 turn. It's not bad, is it?
Too shabby, is it?
Not too shabby. And none of your plasma guys died in the making of that shooting phase.
Which is always a win.
Which is always a win. But you haven't got any points yet. Nothing for shock tactics. You'll get 4 for Macridge unless I kill your eliminators. Because that's completed in your next command phase.
So I get the 1 point for not falling back?
You will get 1 point for not falling back, but you could potentially still fail morale. So we won't put that on just yet. And then, yeah. So you might get 1 point at the end of battle round 1.
Oh.
Or maybe 5, I guess, if I don't kill them.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, alright, we'll be back for Black Legion, turn 1. Okay, Black Legion turn 1, and I've presented a big nugget in the middle of the board for the Ultramarines to deal with. But let's run through what I've done. So at the start of my turn, I had 3 CP. So I spent 2 CP to automatically pass my prayer and my apostle, because I didn't want to risk it and roll a 1. Because then bad things would have happened. So I've put illusory supplication on the Terminators, so they are trans hit and you can't reroll hits against them. Which is key, because you've got quite a lot of rerolls. Against them, no you haven't, sorry. And then I forgot to mention my Eternal Vendetta from Abaddon is in G-Man, because that's just fun, why not? So whatever's near Abaddon can reroll wounds against Guilliman. Abaddon also put all the rerolls on the Terminators, so that's rerolls to hit and to wound. And he also put them in Wanton... not destruction, massacre, the shooty one, because I've got melter guns in there and things. So that's the buffs and things which happened over there. My third and final CP I spent on my Land Raider on Blasphemous Machine Spirit, so he's now on full profile because I want him to do something before he dies. And the plan is kill that. So what have I done? So both these units got out of the Land Raider before it blew up and killed half of them. The normal legionaries had enough movement to get onto that objective and raise a banner, which is why I put the Land Raider here in the first place. And the Plague Marines have gotten out, and they're going to shoot a few things and then try a 6-inch charge into your Dreadnought, essentially. Assuming it survives my las cannon shots.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening there. These Legionaries in the middle room here, they just advanced and spread out nicely. The Master of Possession is behind those. This unit of Legionaries with the las cannon here, they've just shuffled slightly, they're raising a banner there. So I'm getting a banner here and a banner there. And then, yeah, the Terminator's got teleported into the middle with my Veilbreaker plate and my Sorcerer. They're on the middle objective. That's some things there. And I've actually managed to get my Melter Guns in range of your Dreadnought, which is fun. And then the Apostle and Abaddon ran up behind them, advancing, staying on lookout, Sir range and buff range for next turn, because that's key. Don't want to teleport them too far away, because then I can't buff them again, you see. And the Warp Talons advanced from there to there. Because that means if you shoot them, I can make them -1 hit for a CP. Winds of the Warp! Which is fun. So that's my command and movement phase and things done. Now for the psychic phase, he's out of deny range this turn. Let's try and do my first warp ritual. I've got a Chaos Familiar, so if I fail this, I get a free reroll. I haven't failed. I'm pretty sure it's a 5. I'll double check. Yes, warp ritual's only a 4, so that has gone off. So that is my first of 3 warp rituals done. I could have raised a banner with him this turn, but then I won't get the warp ritual this turn, and you could just move into denial next range, and yeah, I'd rather just do it now. Because next turn, what I can do is my Apostle can do his buff, and then the Apostle can just run and raise a banner. Because he won't be doing anything else anyway. No. So just 2 banners this turn is fine. Moving on to my Master of Possession now. He will try and do a Delightful Agonies, which doesn't go off, so I'm not going to get my 5-up shrug. That's annoying, and I haven't got any CPs. Curses. Let's try and do Mutated Invigoration, which does go off. So let's put that on the Terminators and make my Terminators toughness 5 at transit and -1 to wound. They haven't got a 5-up shrug at the moment, though. This is the weakest they're going to be all game. All right. Don't need to do Pact of Flesh because nothing's dead yet. So that's fine, and nothing's in smite range. So that is the end of my psychic phase. So now I'm going to start shooting you, Paul. Alright? My Land Raider is going to shoot the las cannons at your Dreadnought. And the Havoc Launcher. And I'm going to shoot the Heavy Bolters at your Hellblasters at the back there. And the Combi Flamer at your guys right in front of me. Because split fire always works. Alright? So I've got 4 las cannon shots hitting your Dreadnoughts, +1 hit because it's nearest thing, -1 hit, back to hit and freeze. So I'm full profile. Alright, so I'm hitting on freeze. Any 6s explode, Paul. So 1-ton destruction. So I've hit you 5 times with 4 shots. That's nice, isn't it? Strength 9, so I'm still winning you on freeze, even though you're toughness 8 at the moment. So only 2 go through. Okay, but -3, so 6 up saves. Each one's d6 plus 2 damage. So it'd be 2d6 plus 4, but technically plus 2 because of your Dreadnought. So 2d6 plus 2. So that's 10 wounds.
Ooh.
That's painful. He's alive though, isn't he?
Yes.
Just about.
3 wounds left.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Right. I had the Havoc Launcher going into him as well, didn't I? So let's shoot the Havoc Launcher for d6 shots for 2. Which will hit on freeze. And wound on a 5. Oh, no AP though, so it's crit save 1 damage. Yay, another wound. Brilliant.
Reroll that for me.
It's only 1 damage.
Yeah, he's only got 3 wounds left.
Okay, alright. I mean, you can if you want. You've got plenty of CP.
No, actually, I will save that for...
No? I mean, there's some plague wounds that might be coming to finish them off in a minute anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the Heavy Bolters, we're going into your Hellblasters. Alright? So these will hit on freeze, because they're not -1 hit, and you're not the nearest thing. So freeze, but 6 explodes. So I've hit every time. And strength 5, so freeze to wound them. So that's crit -1 on your Hellblasters. So 3 4-up saves. So 2 go through. So 2 shrugs followed by 2 shrugs. Yeah, because of damage 2. So 1 guy dies. And another guy dies. I've killed 2 Hellblasters. This is... Ooh, okay. The fight backs on. And then the Combi Flamer was just going into your Victrix Guard dudes. So D6 plus 2 also hits with the Flamer. 8. Woo-hoo-hoo.
What was shooting into them?
Oh, just a Combi Flamer.
Oh, okay.
It's not that scary, but I've managed to get 8 automatic hits with it. They're only toughness 4 though, aren't they, Victrix Guard?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 4's to wound. No AP though, so you'll have 2 up saves. But roll 3 1s. I mean, I can ask. Oh, there's one of them. Tickled one of them. And then the bolter's in rapid fire range, but it's -1 hit because combi weapon. So 4s. No. Okay. Plague Marines. Right. Let's shoot the Blight Launcher, the Plasma Gun, and the Plasma Pistol at your Victrix Honor Guard dudes. Yes, so Plasma Gun, Plasma Pistol, and Blight Launcher all going into the Victrix Honor Guard dudes. I'm not supercharging any of the Plasmas, so here's 3 oh, actually I need to do them separately, because rapid fire. So Plasma Gun will explode on 6s, and Plasma Pistol. So I've hit you twice. And you spent CT on Transhuman, so winning on 4s now with the Plasmas. So just the 1. It'll be an invul, because -3 AP.
3 up and
Because they've got big shields. Just the 1 damage though, because I didn't supercharge. So is that 1 dead or 1 on a wing now?
1 on a wing.
They have 3 wounds, do they? Okay. Blight Launcher. Hitting on freeze. 1 hit. Strength 6, but transhuman, so 4s. No. Okay, I think you're out of range for grenades and things. So that's all that done. You survived. Barely. Right. The only other shooting I've got to do is Terminators, so let's line up some shots. Okay, so Terminators here, but this is what we're going to do. I've got the 3 melter guns lined up in your Dreadnought. They're going to shoot that. The Heavy Flame is only in range of your Blade Guard, so I'm going to warm things up for them. They like the heat. And then all the bolters in the autocannon are all going to go into your Eliminators because they're busy doing some action thing. Marching, even though they actually stood still. Yeah.
Just on the spot.
Yeah, just practicing the drills and stuff. So I'm going to start with the 3 combi melters, just the melter guns into your Dreadnought. Alright, so they can hit on 3s, rerolling everything because of a bad man. And 6s will explode because they're in the tactical doctrine. So I've hit you twice. Just twice. Okay. Strength 8, so I'm winning on 3s. I'm rerolling, didn't need to. It's AP4, they go straight through. Each one's D6 damage. AP4, 3-up save.
No, you get like a 1-up saving.
There's the melters into your dreadnought.
Oh, is it the dreadnought?
Yeah,
I thought you
yeah.
were shooting my eliminators.
Yeah, the bolters will be going that way. Melters, I'm splitting fire everywhere. So 2d6, but -1 each of them, because dreadnought. Alright? So that becomes 3, that becomes 5. That's not bad, is it?
That's not bad.
That's 8 damage. That's a bit painful. Sorry about that. Now I'll move on to the heavy flamer into your blade guard, and then after that everything will be into your eliminators, alright? So d6 plus 2, automatic hits into your blade guard. For 7. So these are strength 5, so they're wound on 3s. And I'm rerolling all the wounds. Didn't help. So it's 5 at -1, but you've got storm shields and immune cover. So there's still 2-ups. Alright? Roll some 1s. Oh, you rolled some 1s.
You asked, so I do the oblige.
One of them's only got 1 wound left. Okay. And your Apothecary's all the way over there. Oh, it's a shame. You can't throw a bandage quite that far, even with the Voxus, whatever it's called. No. It's a shame. Right, and now I need to count lots of dice to shoot the eliminators, but first I'll shoot the autocannon, because they don't have to do as much counting. So this will be hitting at 4s, actually, because they obviously moved, because they teleported. So, and you're -1 hit anyway, aren't you? So I'm hitting 4s anyway. So autocannon, 4s, but re-rolling everything. It won't explode because they're not in the heavy doctrine, they're in the tactical one. But it will wound you on 3s, and I'm re-rolling wounds. And it's -2, but you'll get in +2 to cover. Yeah. So that'll just be a standard 3-up save. Okay, fine. Now I've got all the bolters. Right, many combi bolter shots, hitting on 4s. 6s will explode, and I can re-roll everything. So many misses to re-roll. Right, I've got quite a few 6s here, Paul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I've hit you more times than I had shots. Even when I'm hitting on 4s. That's good, isn't it? Right, and then wounding on 4s. Re-rolling everything. Because of a bad one. Basically, you can have lots and lots of 2-up saves to make. Because of your cover and things. Yes, lots of 2-up saves. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 2-up saves. Interesting. Interesting. Right, 19 2-up saves on eliminators. Can they be eliminated? Well, at least one of them is.
One's dead.
One's taking a wound. Okay, so I've killed half the unit effectively because there was 6 wounds and I've got rid of 3. Okay. Right, my Terminator Sorcerer is going to shoot them now as well. He will hit them on 4s with no rerolls. So he just hits the once. And he'll wound them on not that. Okay. Fine. Right. Abaddon. He's not in range of them, which is really annoying. But he is in range of your blade guard and there's one on the wound. So it'd be rude not to shoot them, wouldn't it? Really. So he's -1 a hit, but I think he's the nearest eligible target. Yeah, I think the blade guard is slightly closer than the aggressors. So the -1 hit for advancing gets cancelled out by +1 hit from Blood Legion. So 2s. And I'm going to hit you twice because it doesn't explode just yet. But win on 3s. Like that. And it's -1, but you've got shields and you're in cover. So 2s. But 2 damage apiece. Oh, I finished him off. Kill for Abaddon. Killed a blade guard. Well done, son. Nice. A cheeky shot, wasn't it? I think that's all my shooting and things done. So I think it's going to be charge phase. Right, just the one charge for me, I think. Plague Winds into the Dreadnought, I need a 6. Here we go. I've got no CP, so... Oh, well, I didn't need the CP. They've made it. Right, the Plague Marines have gone in. They've gone like that. I'm keeping more than 3 away from your victors on a guard, so you can't heroically intervene. I thought about whether I wanted you to or not, and I decided no. So I'm not going to give you the option. So I'm just going to start off with the old Flail of Corruption. Let's start off with that. Oops. So this one hits on freeze, because I don't get the Black Legion trait, but who needs it? Strength 5, so reading on 5s, but rerolling wound rolls of 1 because it's a plague weapon. Oh, hello. So that is 4 at -2, 2 damage, but obviously you're a dreadnought, so. But 4 5-up saves, and you've got 2 wounds left. Oh, we just about did. Yeah. Didn't even need the axe and the power fist and the plague knives and things. I wasn't expecting to get that many 5s, though, to be fair. No, quite a few. But you did. Do you blow up?
They won't blow up.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Go on, blow up. Right. I'm assuming it's D3 to everything within 6?
I would imagine so.
That's fine, because that means it's going to hit your Victrix on a guard.
That's annoying.
And one of them's got a wound left. Well, he's dead. Summary of Battle Round 1. So I got 2 points for the Mission Primary for having the centre objective at the end of my turn. I also got 3 for Walk Ritual for getting one of those off. And I've also got 2 banners up, but no points for those just yet. And couldn't get any long walks. I didn't nick any objectives because you didn't have any. The same reason why you couldn't get any shot tactics. So the nicking objectives, we haven't got any yet, but you don't always expect to get those in turn 1 anyway. But you did get 1 throw for the moment for not falling back or failing morale. And you did manage to get your March from Macridge off because I wasn't able to kill those Eliminators. So you got 4 points for that. So it's 5 points all as we go into Ultramarines turn 2. Right, Ultramarines turn 2. And all primary objectives are a thing. You held 2 objectives, didn't you? Your Dreadnought was just about on that one. So you got your 8 points on the primary. You got yourself a nice CP. I did as well. CP for everyone, because that's how that works now. And you're in the tactical doctrine, because Ultramarines can now move and shoot as if you remain stationary. Yes, we like tactical. Which is very nice and very tactical. It's a tactical decision. It was. It's the right move. .co.uk. I should get sponsored by them. Anyway, so what have you done? So G-Man's come around the corner with your characters. The Hellblasters have jumped in the ruin to get some cover, and the Apothecaries picked one up. Your Eradicators have come on behind them, and your Honour Guards ran into the middle of that objective, and he's getting ready to stab someone. Yeah, he's a little annoyed. So. Yeah, his mate's dead. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he died because of your Dreadnought exploding, to be fair. So it wasn't my fault. Well, I mean, I killed the Dreadnought, I suppose. Yeah.
Depends how far back you want to go.
Yeah. Well, you built the Dreadnought. No. Your aggressors are still chilling in the ruin. Yep, they've slowly moved forward a little bit. But... Yeah. Your suppressors have got somewhere where they can shoot something. Yep. Eliminators are still in the trees. Your Blade Guard and Dreadnought are coming out to play. Yep. Against the Terminators.
Dreadnought spent 3 CP on it to pull up to full bracket and give it Wisdom of the Ancients.
Can you do Power of the Machine Spirit on the Redunders?
I think so.
Does it have the Machine Spirit keyword?
I thought it was a vehicle.
No, it's just Machine Spirit. Because I think it's things like Thunderhawk gunships, Land Raiders. Storm Raven gunship. We'll check that one. We'll check that quickly. But you're doing that to get reroll wound rolls of 1 because you can't reroll hit rolls against the Terminators. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay, well, you can have your 2 CP back. Thank you. And then your aggressors are being cheeky. They're starting the march from Macridge objective here. Macragge, whatever it is. I've written Macridge. I don't know why I've written Macridge. The march from Macragge. So you can start doing it if you control an objective when you're on the objective. But you don't have to control the objective in your next command phase. So the only way to stop you from doing it is to kill the entire unit, and you've hidden half of them behind the ruin. Yes. So I can essentially kill these 2, and then just not kill the rest, and you still get your 4 points. Even if it's just this guy, and the objective's there. Yes. It's a really poorly worded objective. I think it's but that's how it's written. I think it's worded perfectly. Yeah. I know what you mean. But basically, the only way to stop you from doing it is to kill the entire unit that starts doing it in range of an objective. So, okay, so that should be an easy 4 points for you there. So I don't think I can kill all of them. But yeah, okay. All right, do you want to go into your psychic? Oh, your prescience. What did you prescience this turn?
I prescienced Guilliman.
Guilliman. You made Guilliman -1 a hit?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Because that worked so well for the Dreadnought, didn't it?
It did. It worked amazingly well.
Yeah, but at least he's got a 3+ invulnerable save, right? He'll be fine.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Psychic phase then.
Psychic phase.
I'm pretty sure he's still out of denial range, but I will quickly check actually. Yeah, just checked. You're out of denial range from my Master of Possession, so Tiggy has got free reign. So
he's going to start off by casting Mighty Heroes on Guilliman?
Of course, because he's not a Mighty Hero yet.
Not yet. He's just a really good admin clerk.
He's a really good admin clerk, and now he's a mighty hero because
you
you get +1 on the cast. Yeah. Nice. Okay.
And then
Psychic Fortress again?
Yes, Psychic Fortress.
Because unless you want reroll charges, because does it reroll charges things as well? Doesn't it? But I guess you got CP for that anyway. Haven't you?
And Gilliman gives everything +1 to charge anyway.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right.
So Psychic
Cool.
Fortress.
All right, go for it. You get a reroll, don't you? So you might want to use that. There you go. That's gone off. So you've got your invulnerable save bubble, and he's a mighty hero, and everyone's having a good time.
Indeed they are.
Oh, what's left of them over there anyway?
They're cool.
I'm just going to keep reminding you that I killed the Dreadnought. Shooting phase, where would you like to start?
I'll start with my Eradicators into your Land Raider.
Yeah, that's not very nice. I'm not going to pop smoke, because you might as well hit anyway, because of reserves and things. And you might as well do them all at the same time, because I've only got 3 wounds left anyway, and each of them is minimum 3 wounds. So 8 shots, yeah? Hit on falls.
If you've got only 3 wounds left.
Well, each one's d6 +2, isn't it? But if you split fire, you don't get to shoot twice.
No. Yeah, okay.
So you either completely obliterate that, or you maybe kill it and then kill a few Marines.
Yeah. No,
So
I'll completely
you complete,
I need to kill it so I get points.
You do need to kill it.
Points, and we all know points.
Points mean prizes, don't
Exactly.
they? Yeah. Okay. Right. So hitting on falls because they moved, because they came off from reserves. But re-rolling because of G-Man, that's a good roll actually. Anyway, to be fair. So you've only missed once, glorious, but you are winning on 5s because toughness 9 Land Raider. But you are re-rolling once, though, aren't you? Big G-Man.
Not needed though.
Only 2 actually.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. And they're only -4 at the moment. So if I roll double 6,
You better not.
my Land Raider lives.
But don't do that.
And then you have to shoot some plasmas into it. But it means it's a 6, right? No, right, dead. It's dead. Okay, does it blow up? Don't roll a 6 now. Oh, thank God for that. Right. You killed the Land Raider. Okay, fine. But next turn I would have had to spend a CP on it to make it good anyway. So what you've done, in actual fact, is just save me a CP.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but you have got a point for it for a moment because you killed a vehicle. Way! Okay, cool. What other guns have you got?
Gilliman's going to shoot his Hand of Dominion into those Plague Marines.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's not very nice. Is that because he needs to? Is that because he needs to soften them up before he uses his sword? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't think he can do it with his sword.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
No, he's definitely going to kill him.
Yeah. But he wants to make. He wants to try and kill one first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hit on 2s. And you can reroll those from south. Very nice. What's the strength of his hand? 5 or 6 or something?
Strength 6.
Okay, so 3s.
You don't get to reroll them. So
Oh, just the 2. AP?
82. No, AP1 for me. It's not a bolter.
What's the AP? What's it? Was it like rapid fire or assault?
Yeah,
or
rapid
so?
fire.
Oh, you get the extra AP then.
I thought he's only on bolters.
It's anything that's rapid fire or assault.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so in that case, yeah, -2.
AP2, yeah. So 5 ups. Well, there's 1 wounded, so he's dead.
2 damage.
Well, -1 damage because Plague Marines.
Yeah.
Huh. But you killed the plasma guy. Okay, all right. What other guns have you got? You got some plasmas over there.
Yeah. Hellblasters.
Yeah.
They shall shoot. What shall they shoot?
Well, they got Plague Marines, Legionaries, these Legionaries, Terminators. I mean, they got an option of targets.
Let's shoot these guys.
And shoot Legionaries. Okay, all right. So you got what? 4 shots now, yeah.
4 shots.
Okay, cool. Supercharging won't benefit you, so there's no point.
No.
It's still strength 8 and damage 2 anyway.
Hit on 3s, rerolling.
Yes. So you've hit twice so far. Make that 4 times. Very nice. Winning on 2s. Or killing on 2s, actually. And rerolling 1s. Oh, you've killed 4 Marines. Brilliant. Ow. Okay. Right. I need that guy to survive now. Because otherwise my banner will go bye-bye.
I think this needs that to be, yeah. Aggressors going to drop everything into your Terminators.
Are they? Okay. Let's wait while you count 1,000,000 dice then.
Yeah, this could take a while.
Right, okay, so we've got the 5 aggressors in the ruin, shooting out into the Terminators. You're hitting on 4 because I'm trans hit.
Yep.
And you can't re-roll, even though you're in G-Man range.
Yeah.
So let's do the hit rolls. Many shots, 4s. That looks about half, to be fair. But your strength 4 shots and my toughness 5 Terminators, plus the -1 to wound, means you're actually winning on 6s. So, yeah, small arms just sort of bounce off these Terminators when they're toughness 5. So, let's see what you can do with can do.
So 6s.
So 6s to wound, and you can reroll 1s though because of G-Man. So you can reroll the wounds. You got a few wounds, but I'm going to have 2 up saves. 3 of them. You could potentially kill a Terminator.
So it's
potentially.
I think.
Oh, there's no technical doctrine. I haven't got any touch in the ruin either, actually. No, that's a shame. I should have put some touch in the ruin. Okay, so 3 up saves. You have actually killed a Terminator. That's why I should have put some touch in the ruin. Right, fine.
Rocket launchers in there.
Let's get rid of him then. Oh yeah, your frag storm grenade launcher things.
D6 shots.
Yep. Each one's minimum 3, but they're all minimum 3 anyway. So that's fine. So many shots. 2 there and 3 there. Alright, hitting them 4s. I'm glad you got big hands for these aggressors.
It is, yeah.
Oh, drop dice don't count. Alright, hit on 4s with no rerolls.
Hit on 4s.
And they're only strength 4, aren't they? So you're winning on 6s again.
Yeah, pretty much just on, isn't it?
And you can reroll the 1s. Oh, 2 more. -1 again, there you go. Because they're assault or something, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 3 ups. Okay, yeah, I've made some saves. Hurrah!
Right, so that's them.
Alright, so that's that side done.
Yeah.
Well, has this guy got a pistol or does he just have just a sword and a shield?
I think he does have just a normal kind of bolt pistol or something. I mean,
Right. No, but you don't want to kill him anyway. You want to charge him. So going over to here somewhere? Where are you starting with next?
Suppressors.
Yep.
I'm going to shoot into your Terminators.
Okay, cool. So what's that, 9 shots?
Yep.
Hitting on 4s because trans hit.
Yep.
Oh wow, that's good shooting there.
Yeah. Now also the way they've hit you, that also means that if I charge you, you can't Overwatch.
Oh, that's annoying because I wanted to Overwatch for those Terminators.
Yeah, because
they're rerolling all their hits and I've got flamers and things.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, alright, strength 7 though, aren't you? So would win on 3s, but you're winning on 4s. Yeah, so you have to. That didn't make any difference either. 5 and they're -1? Because they're heavy, aren't they?
-1, yes.
Damage? 2 apiece, isn't it?
2 apiece.
Kill a Terminator.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
We got 3 wounds to Terminators,
Yeah. Kel's got 2 wins now for the normal guys. Should have put some touch in the ruin. Clumsy me.
My Eliminators.
That would have saved both of them.
Yeah, would have. Oh, silly you. My Eliminators are going to shoot into a Abaddon.
Okay.
They're going to use their Mortis rounds.
Okay.
So, hitting on 2s.
You can hit him on 2s, yeah? Like that. And he's toughness 6, and he's got Mark and Nurgle. So what's the strength?
Strength 5, so
5s to wound.
5s.
So you wounded him once. AP?
-2.
Marker's inch, damage 0. It's like you can shoot him if you want. Okay. So what, you got Blade Guard and Dreadnought now, haven't it? Because they're busy doing an action, unless you want to spend a CP to make them shoot as well. But seeing as they're like only 1 or 2 can see anyway,
Yeah, no, that's
probably not worth it.
No. Yeah, start on my Blade Guard.
So you got what, 4 left? 4 heavy bolt pistols?
4 heavy bolt.
Go for it. 4 shots hitting on 4s.
4s.
Very nice.
Not too bad.
They'll wound on 6s. And you can reroll the 1 because of Wisdom of the Ancients. Oh, you got a wound. Cheeky. AP1, heavy bolt pistol. I'm fine. Right, Dreadnought.
Okay, so heavy plasma. I shall overcharge.
Super duper charger it. And you got
6 shots.
6 shots. I'm glad you're only hitting on 4s. Without the rerolls. Go on. What wound yourself? Go on. How many wounds has he got left?
5. 5.
Right, well,
Yeah.
5 ones. Go on.
Yeah, I'll remove the wound counter. Right.
You removed the... How dare you?
Well, I remembered, so I'm putting it back.
Right, so 6 shots, 5 ones coming up. No, but you have wounded yourself, but you've also hit all the other times.
I shall CP reroll that.
You can't reroll hits against my Terminators.
Yeah, you did say that, actually.
You've hit every other time, though. Well done. Strength 9, toughness 5, so it would be 3s, but it's 4s.
4s.
I'm rerolling 1s. So 4 go through. 4 invulnerable saves.
Yeah, -4.
3 would die. So this is why I needed the shrugs, you see. Yep, okay. 3 die. Fine. No, I can't Overwatch, can I, you said? Okay. Okay. 1. Right, some Terminators have died. The Dreadnought's now only got 2 wounds left? Or 4? I mean,
4 wounds left.
4 wounds left. Okay, and you got your other guns now.
Yeah, so I'll start with the grenade launcher.
Oh, the Icarus rocket pod.
D6 shots. So 3.
Is it D6 or D3 for the Icarus rocket pod?
Frag small grenade. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. My apologies. D3. So I didn't.
3.
3.
Yeah. Hit on 4s.
Hit on 4s.
Or missed.
Almost. That's rubbish.
8 storm bolter shots. Dagger. Hit on 4s. Wounding on 6s. Wounding on 1s. No, just 1 wound. Crit save. I'm fine. 8 Gatling shots. This is strength 5, isn't it? So it would be 5 to win on this one. Okay, so 4s to hit. It's not bad. And 5 to wound. Rerolling 1s. No, so it's 3. Okay. 3 AP1. 3 free ups. So 1 takes a wound. Okay. Fine. Be like that. Okay. Is that all your shooting done? I think you've run out of shots.
All my shooting.
But you have killed some Terminators. There would be a couple more standing there, but I didn't put any of them in cover, like a moron.
Typical chaos for you, though.
Yeah, it was a bit of a chaotic teleportation. But yeah, okay. Any charges?
Yes. So.
Where do you want to start? Shall we have a measure of things? Right, we've done some measuring. G-Man's got a 6-inch charge into the plague range. Did you want to start with that one?
Yes, please.
Yeah. He's in. Okay, we'll move him in a second. This guy's automatically in, but in case you get a better roll, you can go wherever you want. And then over here, you've got the Blade Guard and the Dreadnought going in.
I think they're about 3 inch.
Yeah, they're
4 inches.
Unless you roll double when they're in. What do you want to start with?
I'll start with my Dreadnought.
Okay. Yes, he's definitely in. And the Blade Guard, definitely in. Okay, we'll move things in. Right, we've moved things in. And you want to start with your Dreadnought, because my Terminators are Slash, they get fight first, and you actually want your Dreadnought to hit something before he dies, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because if you went with your Blade Guard first, I would just kill your Dreadnought. Okay, alright, so your Dreadnought's can hit the Terminators on 4s. He's hit once. And he would wound on 2s, but he's now wounding on 3s. But you can reroll the 1. Oh, you got a wound through. AP something. Invulnerable save. I failed it. It's a dead Terminator. You've killed a Terminator. How rude. Now, what I'll do... Right, okay, so Terminators. The champion's going to hit your Dreadnought with his maul, and the rest of them are all going to go into your Blade Guard. And you're spinning a CP on Transhuman for obvious reasons. No. So the power maul into your Dreadnought will hit them on 3s, but reroll everything because of Abaddon's Thing. Strength 5, so I'll wound on 5s and reroll everything because of Abaddon's Thing. So wound your Dreadnought twice at AP 3.
6s.
6s, yeah. Just 1 damage apiece. So it takes 2 more wounds on the Dreadnought, so it's still alive. No, it's got what? 2 or 1?
2 wounds left.
2 wounds left. Okay. And then I have 2 Power Fists and a Chain Fist going into Blade Guard. One of those... Oh no, that's my Terminator that's wounded, isn't it? Okay. Now, why is that 2 doing there? Right. Starting with the Chain Fist. So 3 attacks hit on 4s because Chain Fist. But I'm rerolling everything because of Abaddon. didn't really help. Winning on 4s. There we go. 1 invulnerable save. It's AP 4. So, Storm Shield, 4 invulnerable save. Yeah. He saved it. Okay, and I've got some power fists. Give you a good power fisting on 4s. Rerolling. And then because you transhuman 4s. Rerolling this. There we go. Oh, so just 2 more invulnerable saves. I've taken 2 wounds off a blade guard. That wasn't very effective. Right, blade guard, many attacks, hitting on 4s because of my annoying prayer.
That is annoying.
Yeah, it's very annoying. Not bad hitting though. About average. Strength 5 with a power sword on toughness 5 and -1 on wounds. You will be winning me on 5s. But rerolling 1s because the Dreadnought's alive. Yeah. Pesky Dreadnought. But you didn't get any 1s anyway. You've been winning me 3 times. 3 invulnerable saves. I'm still not making very many saves. So you've killed another one because of damage 2, and you've wounded another one. Right. Okay, but my Terminators have survived.
Slowly going down.
Right. Only a few Terminators left, but they are still within 6-inch range of my Apostle and his Cloak of Conquest, so that's still objective secured, and that's still my objective. Although I don't have many Terminators left, so it might not be for very long. Moving over to the Victrix Honor Guard dude, hitting my Legionary Champion.
Yep, so hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s, very nice. He's hit every time, he's very angry. You'll be winning on 3s, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's just normal possible.
So 3 at AP 3?
Yep.
6s? Well, he's dead.
Good.
You've nicked that objective, which means my banner's gone bye-bye. And it means you'll get shock tactics as well.
Yay.
So that's good. Shocking. G-Man in the Plague Marines?
Yes.
I'm not going to transhuman. I'm not going to.
So you shouldn't.
You go for it.
Right, so I'm using the sword, the Emperor's sword.
Of course you are.
So hitting on 2s, rerolling.
Yep.
All hit.
And toughness 5. What's your strength?
5. That's strength 8.
Strength 8. Okay, so 3's to win then. Can you reroll the ones? You can't, can you?
No, you can't reroll them. But
So
that's
that's
D3,
5
D3 mortal
and
wounds.
D3 mortal wounds. AP?
AP 4.
Damage?
Damage 3.
Which becomes 2, they're all dead. Yep. I didn't think it would be worth transhumaning them, you know. I stand by that decision. You may now consolidate them.
That would have been strength
somewhere.
9, actually.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Wouldn't have made any difference.
And then I would
Toughness
have had an
5.
extra attack.
Oh, we didn't need extra attack.
Didn't need it.
Didn't need it. He didn't need to be a mighty hero.
No.
Just needed to be a regular hero.
Exactly.
Right, morale phase. You killed 7 Terminators.
Yes.
1's going. And then there was 2 more on just 1s because I'm Black Legion. Right, okay, so I've only got 2 Terminators left now. So that's a problem. But my sorcerer's in range of my Apostle, so he's still objective secured. So it's still my objective because he is on it. So that's fine. But you have got 4 for shock tactics for here. You've got at least 1 for oath moment for killing the Lamb Raider. So as long as you don't fall back or fail morale, you'll get an extra 1. And as long as your Blade Guard survive, you'll get an extra 2 for oath as well. But you don't get any for killing unit within 6 of the middle or nicking the middle objective because at the moment it's mine.
No. But I get my primary ones you didn't mark.
But you got your primary ones. I'll put them on the board in a minute. Right. So we'll sum that up and we'll be back for Black Legion turn 2. Okay, so Black Legion turn 2. So that was quite a good turn 2 for the Ultramarines there, getting 8 points on the primary and 4 for shock tactics and killing 8 out of 10 Terminators.
Yes.
Very rude of you. I should have 2 more if I put them in the ruin, but I didn't. My tactics were ruined.
No, they just weren't as good as mine.
Yes. You ruined my Terminators. No, okay, right. Okay, so what happened in my turn? So I got an extra CP. Abaddon gave himself the 4 rerolls because he's coming for you. You did actually consolidate into my sorcerer in the last fight phase as well, and I fought back off camera. Nothing happened, so that's fine. My Apostle did his prayer for the trans hit. I rolled it more than a 2, and I've put it on my 10-man Marine unit of Nurgle over here. So they've now got trans-hit. My Warp Talons advanced from behind this ruin to behind this ruin. So I need some more help over here now. My Master Possession is shuffled slightly. These Legionaries stayed here on the banner. I obviously had 2 objectives, so that's 8 points. These Legionaries are now on this objective. Our objective secured, it's mine. They're putting the banner back up again. Alright, which means they're doing an action, they're not doing anything else. I could spend 2 CP so they can still shoot you, but I don't care. They're raising a banner. Meanwhile, in the middle, the Terminators are staying in combat. As mentioned, Abaddon's gone that way. The Apostles moved forwards a little bit as well. And I need to kill all that Blade Guard and the Dreadnought, basically. I need to clear you out in the middle, stop you from getting oath. And also to clear space for me to start putting a banner up. So that's that. Let's start with my Warp Ritual with my Sorcerer. So I need a 4 or something. There you go, that's gone off. So I've got more points for my Warp Ritual. And then my Master Possession will do Delightful Agony. Let's start with Pact of Flesh. Let's start with that one. Yes. And actually, he's gonna stab a Legionary. So they take D3 mortal wounds. And then he gets pluses to his cast for his power, and then he'll do Pact of Flesh. 4, which then goes off because I stabbed a Legionary.
Who's doing that?
This guy, he's out of Denari.
Yeah, only just.
So I stabbed the Legionary, he took a mortal wound, but it gave him pluses to my cast, which is just as well, because I needed a 5. So basically, I'm going to heal and put back a Terminator.
Alright.
Right, so I've now got 3 Terminators again. Yay! Okay, and let's try and cast Delightful Agonies on a 6. That's gone off. They're the only thing that are slash. So let's actually give my Terminators a 5-up shrug now. They could have done with that last turn. And let's do Mutated Invigoration. Don't know what to do. You know what? I'll stab the Legionaries again for D3. 3, okay, fine. He's dead. Keep stabbing my own guys. Ah. But it means I get plus 2 cast on that, which is just as well, because now that's gone off. I'm going to make my 10-man brick here. That's trans-hit and mark a Nurgle. Toughness 5. Alright. Then my rock, because that rock was not as good as Dwayne Johnson. So okay, that's my psychic phase done. I used to have done Warp Ritual again. Now let's go into the shooting phase, and there's not really that much to shoot actually, because they're all in combat. They're doing an action. So I've got a las cannon. So I'll shoot the las cannon at the suppressors down there. Why not? And I think they're technically the nearest eligible target as well, so I'll actually hit them on a 2.
But you got the aggressors.
Yeah, but you can't see them, so it's not an eligible target. Yeah, because I'm beyond the ruin. So I've hit them anyway, and I wound them on a 2, like that, and you'll have a 6-up save on a suppressor. Getting shot in the face with a las cannon. D6 damage. He's dead. One of them is dead. He's not suppressed, he's just dead. Alright? I don't know if the bolts are in range. Let's check. Right. Abaddon's going to shoot the suppressors as well. On 2s. Like that. And with them on 3s. Like that. So it's 4 at -1, 2 damage on the suppressors. 4 ups. You suppress my Terminators, I'll shoot you back. And kill one of them. So, take that. Rewind it back. I bet that's all my shooting done there, because I don't really want to spend 2 CP to shoot with these guys. I've got more important things to spend CP on, so that's fine. So straight into the charge phase. Abaddon's going to go and charge up some Blade Guard that are right in front of him. I'm not even going to roll because he's literally right there.
Can he fit?
Let's have a look. Okay, right. I've got to move the Apostle out of the way, so he's charging him first. He's made it, just about. And then I'll leave a nice gap for Abaddon. And I'll look, he makes it. Right, okay, so I'm attacking with Abaddon first. I could go with the Terminators first. But you could interrupt and then hit my sorcerer. So I just want to kill your Blade Guard. Abandon gets 8 attacks plus D3 because of his Warlord trait, and he's against Imperium. So he's got that many attacks. Did you want to transhuman them?
Yes, please.
Okay. I mean, I'm rerolling wound rolls anyway, but
Every day.
you're trying your best to survive. Right, okay. So hitting on 2s, re-rolling. So I'm just going to re-roll the 1s because 6s aren't exploding yet. But I've hit you every time. And I'm winning you on 4s now. But re-rolling. Well, it helped that I failed 1. That would be D3 mortal wounds in addition. But first, you have 6, 9, 10 invulnerable saves at flat 3 damage.
10.
10. And you think G-Man's good.
Well, Abandon is just a chaos version of him. So.
Yeah. So yeah, 10 4+ invulnerable saves or death. Because each one is enough damage. Oh, they're all dead. Right. Oh, and the D3 mortal wounds just for good luck. Oh, look, there would have been another one dead. Right. Goodbye, Blade Guard. Right, the Blade Guard is dead, and he's paying 2 speed to interrupt with the Dreadnought before he dies, basically. Try and kill another Terminator before he goes down. Okay, so you don't get Shock Assault, because I didn't charge you.
So just 4.
And you hit on 5 because you're very poorly. You hit twice. And you wound on 3s because I minus 1 on wound. And you still got Wisdom of the Ancients in play. 2. Oh, okay. Fine. I'll make an invulnerable save. And it's D3 plus 3 damage, isn't it? So let's see what you get. 4. I've got shrugs now.
Yes.
They did nothing. Right, okay. Terminators. The guy with the chain fist died. I've got a guy with a power fist and a power maul. So, power fist, hitting on 4s. Because it didn't charge from rerolling 1s. Didn't help. And then wounding on 3s. Okay. Champion with power maul. Or a cursed weapon. 3s rolling 1s. And 5s. Nothing. Nothing. The Dreadnought lives. Okay, fine. But that is the end of the fight phase. There is no morale to take because I killed your Blade Guard. Oh, actually, they got morale? Killed 2 of those guys? No, your Ultramarines, you got extra leadership. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So you have finished your march of whatever it's called. Yeah. The markers march. But you didn't get over moment because you're not anything in 6th in the middle. But you did get an extra point for not falling back for morale. So that's good. I get long war points and mission points and lots of points, and we'll come back and sum up the points. How many times can you say points in like a minute?
I think that's the point.
Yeah. What's the point? Yeah. Summary for Battle Round 2. So yes, so I had 8 points for the primary at the start of the turn, 3 extra primary points for killing you off the middle and nicking that. Because I nicked this objective and killed that off that objective, I get 3 more for the long war. And I've got 4 for Warp Ritual and 1 banner. So I'm now on 24 points to the Ultramarines 23. So it's very close as we go into Ultramarines turn 3. Okay, Ultramarines turn 3. So yeah, so you had 2 objectives for your 8 points again. You've prescient G-Man again, so he's -1 to hits. That was it for command phase, wasn't it? Yeah. So G-Man's run over here, backing up his bodyguard. Your Eradicators have come around the corner with Tiggy. You've picked up another Hellblaster, so they're back to full strength. Yes. And then not much else has moved over here, really. Those aggressors over there have shuffled a little bit as well.
They shuffle forwards.
Did you want to fall back with the Dreadnought? Or are you happy? You're happy with them there? Okay. And then your Infiltrators have come back on.
They've popped back on.
Because you did Guerrilla Tactics last turn. Yes. So they're back. They're back, everybody. So, yeah. Okay.
And I paid for Wisdom of the Ancients on the Dreadnought again.
Yes, so you're back to rerolling rolls of 1 with things near the Dreadnought. Okay, cool. So Psychic Phase with Tigarius Tiggy Man.
Yep, so he's going to cast Might Heroes onto Gilliman again.
Alright. Go for it. Oh, look, that's gone off. I don't think I'm in. Let's check. Yep, all good. You've got that off. I'm not going to pay a CP for Scorn and Sorcery of Abaddon. Can't be bothered. You can have that. He can be a mighty hero, because he should be anyway, let's be honest.
Yes. And then he's also going to cast a smite.
A smite? He's going to smite things, is he?
Yeah,
That's called Legionaries, yeah. Okay, alright, well, go on then.
yes.
Because he has to. 'Cause then they're the nearest thing. Well, it has just about gone off. D3 Mortal Wounds. For 1. Yeah, you can have that. Ow! Okay, fine. Shooting phase.
Shooting phase. I'll start with my aggressors, shooting into those. Not the cat shooting terminators, into the sorcerer.
You're going to shoot the sorcerer?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Are they all in range? Let's check. Right, 3 of the aggressors are in range, they're shooting the sorcerer. So, yay, lots of shots hitting on freeze. What are you thinking? Sons of Gwynnwn?
Yeah.
Reroll hit rolls 1.
Yeah.
Could do. I'll have lots of 2-up saves, but you're making me make them, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
On freeze.
Freeze rolling 1s because they're Sons of Gwynnwn, apparently. Daddy's over there. There we go. Many hits. There's 2 there as well. Yeah. And wounding on 4s. And it'll be AP1, but Veilbreaker Plate becomes AP0, so it will be 2-up saves.
Rerolling only ones because of the Dreadnought.
Rerolling 1s because of Wisdom of the Ancients. Yes. Just as well, because that was
Quite
a terrible
few of them.
roll. That's improved it slightly. Who needs lieutenants when you've got Dreadnoughts, eh?
Was it 4s?
4s, yeah. So what's that? 5, 6, 7, 8? Is it 8?
Yeah.
8, 2+ saves because of Veilbreaker Plate. Oh, that's 2 wounds. Just as well I had the reduce AP thing, isn't it? So I'll take 2 wounds. So you've got 4 wounds left. Ow.
And then the rocket launcher.
Oh, it's 3d6, isn't it? Because only 3 are in range. Or was it d3 each? D3, d6?
Oh, no, yeah, so it's 3 d6.
D6 each.
Yeah.
Alright, so 3d6 for the Fragstorm grenade launcher things. 11. Right, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because Sons of Gwynnwn. That's better rolling than the first time. Look at that. Reading on 4s, rerolling 1s because of Wisdom of the Ancients.
Indeed.
Lots of rerolling 1s going on here. There's another one there. Oh, that helped. There's a 3 there. 7. Forcing me to make the 12 saves. And I failed another one. 3 wounds remaining. On my Sorcerer Interlator Armour. Okay, alright. So that's their shots done.
Yeah.
Gonna shoot the Dreadnought into combat? You might as well do. You can't shoot his Plasma or his Rocket Pod, but you can Storm Bolter and Gatling them.
Let's start with the Gatling Cannon.
Gatling Cannon, 8 shots.
Gatling Cannon.
Can I weather the onslaught? Hitting on... It's a heavy weapon, isn't it? So you're hitting on 6s for that. -1 hit. So you've missed every time. And then 8 shots with Storm Bolters. These were hitting 5s. He's a very poorly Dreadnought. Oh, you've hit some of the times with the Storm Bolters, though. But they are black wound, so 5s to wound. So not touching the side of them. But rerolling 1s. No, so 2. 3 up saves because of ATM things. I took another wound, but they have delightful agonies. I still didn't make a shrug. One of them is down to 2 wounds remaining. Ow. Okay. Don't think your infiltrators can see anything there, can they?
No, they can't.
They've just come on there to be a nuisance.
Yeah, my
Suppressor?
suppressor's going to shoot into Sorcerer again.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's not very nice.
No,
Okay.
Sorcerer isn't very nice.
Okay, cool. So you hit on freeze.
Great.
Oh. At least you're winning on freeze, though.
Actually, no.
No?
No. I mean, you're on freeze, you say?
Yeah, because it's from 7 or something, aren't they? AP1, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to command point that. Oh, for God's sake, that's 2 damage, isn't it? 2 damage. Curses. Down to 1. Oh, dear.
And then my eliminators are going to shoot into him as well.
Oh, no. Will you eliminate my character with your eliminators.
Yeah, so. Hitting on 2s.
Yes. That's good.
Strength. With the mortals round, strength 5.
Okay, so 3s, yeah, plus 4.
6 is mortal wounds.
So 1 goes through. AP?
-2.
-2, which becomes -1. So he's alive.
Boo.
Thank God for that. Right. What else have you got to shoot?
My aggressors.
Okay. Are they all going to shoot him as well?
Yeah.
You don't like my sorcerer, do you?
No.
Why do you want to kill him?
Because he's doing nasty magic stuff.
He's doing nasty magic stuff. Yeah, he is, to be fair. Yeah. It's the right move, .co.uk, to kill my sorcerer, because then Warp Ritual, he's got to run over there and do it. And he's quite far away. So you're doing it to deny me points.
Exactly.
Okay, fine. What are points, mate?
Prizes.
That's a lot of dice. Very aggressive with these aggressors, Paul.
Do
Do you want a bucket or
I got shovels for hands.
shovels for hands? You're not Edward Scissorhands, you're Paul Shovel Hands.
Indeed.
Right, okay.
I'm not sure if I'm in reroll range of killing them.
I'll check for you because
Yeah,
you've got
I'll
hands
go
full of
for my
dice.
hands full.
Yes, you're in reroll range of G-Man,
Yeah.
so lots of shots hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
Go.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Right, 9 saves at AP 1, but AP nothing. 2 up saves. Oh no, he's died! Got rid of my Psyker. Okay, fine. That's going to make my Warp Ritual a bit more annoying to get off. To get the extra points, more Master of Possession has to run over there and do it. Okay. And you've got a character as well, so that's also a point for Oath as well.
It is.
So that's good. Okay, alright. What other shooting you got? You got your big guns over here.
That's what I'm checking now.
The big guns that never tire, basically.
Yeah, they're in range. They can't see anyone. Well, they can see that, obviously.
Yes. What are you thinking?
So my Hellblasters are going to shoot into a button.
Are they?
Yeah, might as well.
That's nice. Okay, go for it.
Much less dice this time.
So you got what, 5 there?
5 dice. Yep.
Okay, are you going to supercharge?
Yes.
Okay.
So what? 10 on 3, re-rolling?
Yeah. Okay, so 4 hit. Toughness lots, so 3's to wound. Etc. 9. And you can roll the 1. Okay. 4 invulnerable saves. I'll mark as inch that one, and I'll take 3 wounds. And oh look, that's my 3 wounds for the shooting phase. So he's got 6 left. Okay. What else do you shoot him?
Gilliman's going to shoot. Gilliman's going to shoot into a button.
There's no point, he's already lost his 3 wounds for the shooting phase.
Yes.
I mean, you can shoot him anywhere if you want, just out of spite.
Just be like, oi, I'm over here.
He knows you're there, he'll sort you out in a minute, don't you worry.
Shoot into those Legionnaires then in that case.
Okay. What's the strength of his gun?
Strength 6 or strength 7 with my units.
Well, no, it's strength 6. Right. I've spent my 2 CP on Grandfather's Blessings on my big unit of Legionaries because they've got Mark and Eagle. So they're transhuman now, as well as trans-hit.
Okay.
They're trans everything.
So hit on 4s, wounded on 4s.
Yes, and no rerolls to hit. Because they've got the prayer. The annoying prayer. I'll put it on them.
Oh, that could be interesting then.
Yeah, so you're shooting them. Okay, hit on 4s.
So, hit on 4s.
We've got a minute with no rerolls, and he's only hit me twice. And he's winning them on 4s.
Just the
Only
one.
one with AP.
-2.
Okay, so I'm in cover, so -1, so 4 up.
2 damage.
Ow. Okay, what's next?
And then might as well shoot my Eradicates into them as well.
Well, they've got nothing else to shoot at.
No.
I knew they were going into them, that's why I transhuman them, you see. Because they've got literally nothing else to shoot at.
There's 4 there, isn't there?
There's 4, so you got your 8 shots, but hitting on 4s, no rerolls. Do you like hitting on 4s with no rerolls?
No.
Really annoying, isn't it?
As an Ultramarine, I'm not used to it.
No. You like your rerolls. Oh. Half, exactly half. And you're winning on 4s as well, because I'm transhuman. 3. And I'll get 6 up saves because they're in the cover. That is your dice over there. They're there from earlier. 6s! So you killed another 2. Splat. Yeah, splat. There. Right. Any more guns?
No.
No. Any charges?
Yes.
Where?
Gilliman's going to charge into there.
Go on, chuck him in.
Do you want me to roll for it? Or?
Well, it depends how far you want to move him. If you just want to keep him there, just chuck him in. Because he gets +1 to charge anyway, doesn't he?
Yeah, so...
And you probably
even
want
if I roll a 2, he's in.
Yeah, exactly. He's in. Any other charges? Were the aggressors lining up a charge, or were they quite happy sitting on that objective? I think they'd need a really long charge around the dreadnought anyway, to be fair.
Yeah, no, they're happy. It's just them then.
Okay, so G-Man into... Oh, is your Honour Guard going in as well?
No, he's just staying there.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright, fine.
No, actually, tell a lie. You can charge in and still stay on the objective, can't you?
He can, yeah.
Yeah, so he's going in as well.
Okay. Alright, cool. So I haven't got any CP on, I think, but my Terminators will get a free interrupt in a minute. So who do you want to start with over here?
Good.
Gwynneman. Okay, cool. So he's got many attacks. Let's work that out. Right, Gwynneman. Attacking the Legionaries. You hit on 4s for no rerolls. Because they're illusory supplicated. Oh, he's only hit me 3 times. Oh, poor G-Man.
That's not good.
Oh, dear. I'm toughness 5 at the moment with Mark and Nurgle. What's his strength?
Strength 9.
Okay, so winning on 3s. So 3 go through. AP lots, damage lots, isn't it?
Yeah, AP 4.
Yeah, 3 of them dead. Right. Splat. Okay. You got your Victrix Honour Guard there as well, but before he strikes, my Terminators will strike. Mm-hmm. But while you're standing there, you might as well do that, because it makes no difference at this stage. She's got 5, has he? He's hitting on 4s with no rerolls. He's hit me 3 times.
Oh no, yeah.
And his strength is 5 because of Power Sword. They're toughness 5 at the moment with Mark and Nurgle, so you're winning on 5s.
5s.
You can reroll the 1 though, can't you? Can you reroll the 1?
I don't know, am I allowed to reroll?
Yeah, you can reroll win rolls, just not hit rolls.
Yes, the
2 at -3, yeah?
Yeah.
Damage?
Damage 2, I believe.
They mastercrafted?
No. Damage 1 then.
Oh, so you just killed another guy. Oh, that means I've still got a guy on the objective, look. That's a shame. Yeah, I mean, they might run away, or some of them might, but okay. Right, I'm going to smack your Dreadnought with my Terminators now. Alright. Champion with his Maul. Hits you every time. And he'll wound you on 5s. 1. 6 up save on your Dreadnought. So a wound. Is it dead yet?
No.
It's got 1 left, is it?
Yeah.
Right, Power Fist. Hits you twice. It's wounded you once. 6 up save or death.
Come on.
Oh, it's finally died. Does it blow up? No. Right, I finally killed that pesky Dreadnought. And my Marines here have somehow survived. But they've definitely got a morale test to make.
Yeah, I must say.
Because there's only 3 of them left. So here we go. 2. 7 plus 2 is 9. Pretty sure the champion's leadership 9, so he's fine. Right. Did the morale. They're fine. So that's all really good, because that means I'll keep that objective, because the objective's secured. It means my banner stays up as well, which is very nice.
How can you be objective? I don't understand how you can claim an objective over and above a Primarch.
Because that's how the rules work. That's why it's silly, and that's why in 10th they're changing how you control objectives, because that is silly. It's like when I play a guard, I just move guardsmen and throw them on an objective.
Yeah.
It's really annoying. So you only got 1 point that turn, really, throw for moment after your primaries. So that was a bit sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we'll move on to Black Legion, turn 3. Right, Black Legion, turn 3, and I maxed my primary because I had 3 objectives. So you failed to kill my Nurgle guys over here.
Yeah.
They're very disgusting, aren't they?
They are.
I still have that objective, and I still have that objective. So I get 12 points there. Which means I also get this banner. So I got 2 banner points. And then at the start of the turn, I did my prayer. Gave Abaddon illusory supplication, because why not? basically. He also gave himself reroll all hits and all wounds, because why not? And then I spent my CP to make him into a red corsair so he could advance and charge. I got a fat 6 on the advance. So he's legged it from over here, wherever he was, all the way over there. He's going to go murder some aggressors. They'll all be dead. Well, if they're not, I'll be surprised. These Terminators shuffled more over to the middle. The Apostle ran onto the middle, and he's raising a banner in the middle, because why not? And then I got quite a nice long advance with my Master of Possession as well, and he's ran within 6 of the centre. Out of your deny range, he'll try and do my final Warp Ritual. Warp Talons advanced, but barely moved. Those Marines stayed there, those Marines fell back, and that was about it, really. So straight into the Psychic phase. It'll be a quick one. Let's do a Warp Ritual. Oh, look, it's gone off, and now I've maxed Warp Ritual for 12 points. Hurrah, huzzah! And now I'll go into the shooting phase. And Abaddon is going to turn around and shoot G-Man in the face. Because, well, he doesn't really like him. Basically, he's going to shoot his should I call him an uncle? Because his dad was his brother, right? Uncle, yeah, it's kind of his uncle, isn't it? Yeah, he's a bad man. Or do I shoot the Victory's Guard guy? No. No, let's shoot G-Man. Let's shoot G-Man. So he's going to hit on 2s. He's rerolling everything. 6s will explode because I'm in 1-ton slaughter. It's an assault weapon. He's toughness lots, but winning on 5s. Rerolling everything. It's from 5. Oh, hello. That's 5 3+ saves. 2 damage apiece.
3 damage.
2 damage apiece. 3+ invulnerable saves. He's taken 4 damage. Oh.
No.
Oh, okay. So he's got what, 5 left? Oh, that was a bit painful. Now, if I moved the Warp Talons to charge him, I'd probably murder him now. But I didn't think the Warp Talons would do it. I wasn't expecting Abaddon to take 4 wounds off him, to be fair. Now I've actually damaged him quite a bit. I'm thinking about shooting at him with the Terminators, you know. Well, the autocannon anyway. The melter's not in range, annoyingly. So the combi melter is going to shoot that guy. Alright. And the autocannon's going to shoot G-Man. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Combi melter, shooting the suppressor in the face. It's hit. It's wounded. It's AP 4. He's dead. Also cannon shooting the G-Man. This will hit on 4s.
He's -1 to hit.
I'm -1 hit anyway because I've moved and
Oh, fair enough.
yeah, heavy weapon. 1 wound. -2, but it's a 3+ invulnerable save. Oh, you made that one. Okay, fine. Fine. I don't think there's anything else I can shoot at G-Man with, because he's raising a banner. I've got a las cannon in here. I can see an eliminator. I shoot an eliminator in the face with a las cannon. I've missed. Probably hit a tree or something. Okay, I think that's my shooting phase done. It was short but sweet. Abaddon's going to charge those aggressors.
They're going to overwatch.
I thought they would. 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in. I mean, he can reroll his charges anyway, so like it's a 4 anyway. Right, we did all the hitting and wounding from the aggressors off camera on Overwatch because you're hitting on 6s, winning on 5s with 1 billion dice. Basically, I've got 5 free up saves to make.
Yep.
And I passed them all. Right, that was a complete waste of time. I wanted to fail one just so I could say Zinch, but I can't, so never mind. But it was the right thing to do because I've got a phase cap, so the more phases you can do damage, the better. Before anyone asks, no, you can't hear it clean over here because I fell back more than 3 inches away. So, so it's just Abaddon killing aggressors now, basically.
Yeah.
So I'll pile in my 3 inches and get closer, like that. And then I'll get D3 extra attacks because there's a Warlord trait in your Imperium. So I have 10 attacks.
We'll transhuman these boys.
You're going to transhuman them?
Yes. I really don't think I can do that.
So hitting on 2s, rerolling because he gave himself 4 rerolls. And 6s will explode. Do I want to fish for 6s on the hit rolls? I mean, you're transhuman, aren't you? Tell you what, let's be greedy. Let's reroll and look for more 6s. Yes! 2 more 6s, so I'll get 3 exploding hits. There we go. I'm winning on 4s now because of your transhuman nonsense. But I'm rerolling all my wounds. So I'm definitely going to reroll the failed ones. Do I want to reroll something? I've only got 2 6s. No, I think that's fine. Let's reroll the failed. Won't fish for 6s because I've got quite a few 6s anyway. Okay. So these are all AP4, flat 3 damage. So, I mean, that's 9 aggressors dead already. And then 4d3 mortal wounds. That I would have killed 13 aggressors. How many are there?
Only 5.
Oh, they're dead. Right. Oh dear, that was insane. Right, I'll consolidate nearer to your infiltrators. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go right in the middle of the objective, Paul. So then if you try and nick the objective, I'll just heroically intervene into your infiltrators and just skew them with Draconian.
Did you say he has something to stop me from doing rerolls against him?
Yeah, he's got transhit with stopping rerolls to hit. Yeah.
But is that like a power or something?
That's the prayer that this guy gave him before he ran off.
Okay. But he's out of range of that now, yeah?
Yes, so he's got it until my next command phase.
Okay. So in that case, I'm going to pay a CP for Avenge the Foreman, which essentially means now, because he's killed a unit, for the rest of the game, my entire army has reroll hits of 1 against him.
Okay, that's fine, but you won't be able to reroll hit rolls 1 against him in your next turn, but after that you can.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, cool. So that's the end of my turn. So I've killed a unit off an objective and nicked an objective. So that's 3 points for Long War. And then... Was that suppressor on that objective as well, wasn't he? The suppressor that was there, he was on the objective.
He was, but my eliminator's still there. So
yeah, but I've still killed a unit off an objective. So that's 4 points for the Long War.
Wow.
And then banners, I got to the start of the turn. I did my Walk Ritual. And I've got the middle of the board again, so that's more points for the mission objective. Yay! Points. Ultramarines turn 4. Here we go. Let's see what's 4. You got 4 points for your home objective.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it.
We tallied up the points at the back around 3, and it was 49 to the Black Legion and 32 for the Ultramarines, because I did quite well on the primary and finished my Walk Ritual and got quite a lot for Long War as well, which was nice. In your turn, you've prescience G-Man again, so he's -1 to hit again.
Yep.
Your Castle of Guns have come around the corner with Tiggy. Your Apothecaries run over there near the aggressors and the Eliminators. You picked an Eliminator back up again.
Yeah.
And your Infiltrators have edged slightly closer to Abaddon.
They're feeling
Yeah,
brave.
but they're out of heroic intervention range, so let's see what happens there.
Yeah.
And G-Man has started walking towards the middle because he has an Oath of Moment which says get in the middle.
Yes.
And kill things in the middle. So that's where he's going.
And my Victrix is starting my march
Oh,
from the crown.
Oh yeah, he's doing your action thing. If I don't kill him... actually, no, you can't start to do it yet.
No?
Because I control the objective.
Oh, yeah.
They're OBSEC.
Was it that I had to control it?
You have to control it when you start to do the action.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh,
I mean, you can kill them, you do it next turn.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
you know.
that's fine.
But, yeah, I mean, they're going to die, but for now, they're stopping you doing an action.
That's annoying.
Yes, it is. But yeah, so that's that. Psychic phase. I am in deny range now, because my guy is just there. But I do have just the 1 deny. So what would you like to do with Chief Liberian Degarius, aka Tiggy?
So I should start with...
Psychic Fortress. Okay, here we go.
Well, on a 6, but it'd be 5 because he gets +1.
Yes, and it's gone off again. So that's an 8, which is 9. I'm not going to deny it. You can have an invulnerable save. That's fine.
Excellent. And then Might of Heroes
On the G-Man. Go on then. 5, which is a 6. Do you want to re-roll, try and get something higher? Because I do have to deny.
Yeah.
Oh no, that doesn't even go off.
No.
I didn't even have to deny it, but if I did roll...
He denied it himself.
Oh, well, I've got the same roll you got. But okay, so no Might of Heroes. So he's not a mighty hero, he's just a hero.
Just a hero.
Yeah, just a regular hero.
But that was fine earlier. So.
Well, was it? You couldn't even kill some legionaries. Anyway, let's just skip on from that. Shooting phase then, I guess.
Yes.
What do you start with?
I'll start over there. So,
Start over there.
Yes. Eradicators will just follow polish off those legionnaires.
Just eliminators, eradicators into legionaries. Okay, I'm not going to try and assume them. You go for it. I think they're probably dead now anyway.
Hitting on freeze, rerolling. I'm pretty sure they're still within range of killing them.
Yeah. Freeze, rerolling hits because the G-Man. Oh look, they've hit every time. And you're most certainly killing on freeze because of Mark and Nurgle. Oh look, they're dead. Splat. There you go. Next turn you can do the action.
Yeah. Hellblasters are going to shoot into
The Terminators.
Terminators.
Okay, are you going to supercharge?
Yes.
Okay. So 5 shots from the heavy plasma incinerators.
Yep. So hitting on freeze.
Yep. And rerolling ones. Oh, go on, get some ones. Get some ones. Ah, one of them dies. Yeah. 3 of them hit though, and they'll wound on freeze because -1 wound. So 2 invulnerable saves. I make them both. So all you've done is kill a Hellblaster. Thanks, Paul. Yeah.
Always here to help.
I know, it's nice, isn't it? Well, to be fair, he's one that I killed earlier. Any more shooting?
Yep. So these aggressors are going to shoot into the Terminators.
Very nice.
I say these aggressors. They're the only ones left, no?
That's all right, I'll let you count 1,000,000 dice.
Yeah.
Right, we did the 1,000,000 shots from the aggressors off camera, hitting on 3s, rerolling, reading on 5s, rerolling 1s. 12 saves came through at AP1.
Yes.
So 3 up saves on the Terminators. 1, 2 wounds is dead, and one guy's got a wound left. So, where has he got the dice? The other guy should have the dice. Him. There we go. Right.
Grenade launchers.
Yes. Oh yeah, you got 1,000,000 shots with them as well, haven't you?
Actually, do I want to?
Do you want to? What do you mean, do you want to? Well, if you kill him, you can just charge someone else.
I couldn't see, from where I stood over here, I couldn't see that much.
Oh yeah, I suppose they're behind us.
The terrain's obscuring.
They were ruining your view.
Yeah, so yeah, D6 shots into...
Right. Okay. 1,000,000 shots. We'll come back for the saves. Okay, we did the frag storm grenade launcher things from the aggressors off camera as well because it's 1,000,000,000 shots. 9 more free up saves. And that Terminator's now dead. You've killed the unkillable Terminators. How rude of you. If only I gave them that 5 up shrug in the first turn and remembered to put some in cover, some of them might have survived.
Yeah,
maybe, but they're dead now. What other guns have you got? You got your eliminators and you got your infiltrators.
Yeah, so eliminators are going to shoot into
someone.
This chap.
That chap. Okay, that's not very nice. Go for it. 3 shots hitting on 2s. I'm assuming the mortis round again.
Indeed, yeah.
Cool. So one of them misses. That's a shame.
Strength 5.
Yeah, so 3s.
6 mortal wounds.
So 2 saves and the mortal wound in addition. AP?
Not too sure actually. They're not eradicators. I think it's -2. Yeah, -2.
Okay, so... Alright, I'll just kill his 2 disciples, and then he'll take a mortal wound. Yeah, that's the 3 wounds. Done. There we go. Because I think they only have like a 6 up save, so AP2 will kill them, and then he'll take the mortal wound. Cool. Infiltrators?
Yep. They're going to shoot into a bad.
Shoot in a bad, yeah, why not? So you have 10 shots there at rapid fire range because you're right in front of his face. But hits of 6 will automatically wound because they're bolt carbine things, aren't they, or something? Whatever they're called. So hit on 4s without rerolls because I'm actually supplicated, but 6s will also wound me.
There's 2 auto wounds.
Yeah. That will miss as well because of my prayer, and then these will wound on 5s. So 2, but it's AP1, right?
Yes.
So 3 ups. I'm fine. Yeah. All you've done is make him really angry. Is that your shooting done?
Yes.
Fairly successful. You kill the Terminators, you kill them, you kill the book carrier. Is he going to charge around the corner into someone?
Yes.
Of course, he can't go through the ruin, can he? Because he's not infantry. He'll go around it, but I don't think it's very far. Like a 7 or something. Probably 7 into both of them if you like.
Oh yeah, he's going to charge into both of them.
Okay, alright. Go for it. Well, he's in. He's very angry. Did you want to charge anything else? Do you want to commit suicide with your infiltrators?
No.
No? Okay. Right, G-Man has made the charge. He said you want to put 3 into the Apostle, because he's wounded, and 4 into the Master of Possession.
Yeah,
so, okay.
Apostle.
3 into the Apostle. Go.
10 on 2s.
Yep.
No.
Very nice. Strength?
Strength 6. So 8. Strength
Okay, so 2s.
2s. 2 go through.
2 go through. AP, whatever it is, he's got a 4+ invulnerable save.
AP 4.
What's the damage?
3.
Cool, so he lives on a wound. Sweet. Excellent.
And then the other 4.
4 into the Master Possession. He'll probably die though. Unless you manage to whip. Oh my god. Oh dear. Well, I'll say you might die, you might not at this rate. Wounding on 2s again. D3 more wounds in addition. Okay, so 3 5+ invulnerable saves. And that's
6.
3, 6 plus D3. I mean, yeah, he's dead. He's dead. So you killed him, but not the guy who's making me hold the objective of objective secured. That's unfortunate.
Yes.
For you. He's going to smack G-Man back now. You've made an Apostle very angry. I think he's got 5 attacks. I'll check. Right. The Apostle, before he dies, will hit you on the head with a stick. Alright? He's going to hit you on... you must want to hit, aren't you, actually? So
yes.
hit you on 3s. 6s will explode. So I've only hit you twice. Okay, okay. Toughness?
Toughness 6.
Okay. Oh. Strength 6. I had to double check that. So that is 2 3+ invulnerable saves. 2 damage apiece. Oh, you take 2 damage. What are you thinking about CP in it? CP, you're fine. Okay. So you live, but my banner stays up, and it stays my objective. See, he has the Cloak of Conquest. He's not really conquering much at the moment, but still, he's alive. So that is the end of your turn. You did kill something off the middle objective, though. You killed the Terminator, so that is 2 points for the primary in addition there. What else have you got? Not doing any marching thing. You did shock tactics. You did nick this one because I had that objective, so you did get 4 for shock tactics as well. So that's points and things, and we'll be back for Black Legion turn 4. Right, okay, yes, Black Legion turn 4. I've maxed my primary again because I've still got my home objective. I've still got the middle one because my annoying relic on my Apostle is getting me points and things. That's good. And Abaddon obviously had that one because if you went near it, you'd be dead and I'd have it anyway. Yeah. Abaddon's giving himself 4 rerolls again. He's walked slightly closer towards the infiltrators. They'll be dead. My Apostle's fallen back out of combat so I can shoot with a Abaddon or a las cannon or something. And the Warped Hands that were here have just jumped the other side of the ruin to either charge G-Man if I need to, or maybe charge the Hellblasters, essentially. So that's the plan. I've got my Dark Zealotry prayer off now, so now my Apostle can reroll hits. If he just needs it. I don't think trans hit's really going to help him. So yeah, let's start with this unit of Legionaries in the bushes shooting G-Man. He's -1 to hit, isn't he?
Yes.
They're shooting the nearest target. They're +1 to hit. So hitting you with a las cannon in the face. On a 3. I've hit. I haven't wounded. I've got 2 CP. I might as well spend 1 on that, to be honest. Let's re-roll the reroll. There we go. 1 3+ invulnerable save. Oh, just about me. Just where it's a 3 up, isn't it? Right. Okay. Oh, I had 2 bolt gun shots. Both miss. Right. Brilliant. Abaddon's going to turn around and shoot him. He's going to hit on 3s because you're -1 to hit, but he's rerolling all hits. And he'll wound on 5s, but rerolling all wounds. So that is 3 more. 3+ invulnerable saves. 2 damage apiece. Is that 2 damage?
Yeah.
Oh dear. You going to take it?
Yeah.
How many CP have you got?
2.
Well, you've only got 2 now. You're slowly running out. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think...
2 damage, you said, yeah?
Yeah. The talent of Horus. Your brother's gun's shooting you in the backside.
It's like £10 in his own.
Well, the Emperor's sword's even older than that. I mean, it's on fire.
Well, yeah.
Abaddon's going to charge your infiltrators. Oh, look, he's made it.
What surprise.
Yeah. My Warp Talons will charge G-Man. Because he survived me shooting at him. So now I'll just charge him and rip his face off. Oh, look, they've made it. Right. Warp Talons are piled in like that. Let's hit G-Man. I've spent the CP on... what was it called? Death of the False Emperor. So I'm re-rolling all my hit rolls.
Yeah.
Alright, because you're -1 hit and +1 hit. So hitting on 3s, but re-rolling. And 6s will explode. So let's re-roll. I've got lots of 6s. I like this. Yeah. I've hit you many times. So I think I'm going to hit you more times than I had attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. I've hit you more times than I had dice. Right, winning on 5s with many dice. And re-rolling, because claws. Right, after the wounding and the re-rolling and things, 18 at -2.
Yep.
So 18 free plus invulnerable saves. And you failed a few actually. Oh yeah, you failed quite largely. Yeah, you're dead. Even with a CP, you're dead. Because he's got 3 left and you failed 5. Okay, so he's dead. So he falls over, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to pay you minus 2 CP for to fight on death.
Ooh, you can do that. Ooh, okay, all right. You do that then.
Do they have anything to stop re-rolls or plus?
No, nothing like that. But they do have an invulnerable save.
Okay.
They're demonic.
So in that case, hitting on 2s.
Yes.
Rolling, not needed.
All right, and winning on 2s.
Hitting on 2s.
Oh dear. Okay, so 5 saves and D3 mortal wounds afterwards. Okay. So 5 demon saves! They're all dead.
Ha.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so the Warp Talons are dead. He's fallen over, but he'll get back up again in a minute, potentially. Abaddon's going into the infiltrators. He'll get an extra D3 attacks because of his warlord trait and your Imperium. There we go. That many. Hit on 2s. Re-rolling. I'm just going to reroll the 1s. I don't need the exploding attacks really against infiltrators. Oh look, they've all hit. Right. Winning on 2s. And rerolling everything. They're all -4, 3 damage. They're all dead. Plus D3 mortal wounds for an extra 1. I mean, I've killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've killed 11 infiltrators. How many did you have, Paul?
Not 11.
Oh, well, they're dead then. Okay, all right, and then he'll just he'll actually not consolidate. He will stand there. That is fine. Okay, so let's see if G-Man will get back up again. But I think he still counts as dying, doesn't he, for things like stuff?
He does.
He does get up. And how many does he get back up on again?
D6.
D6, is it? For 2. Well, you only had 2 wounds anyway. So basically, I didn't hurt him, and you killed all the Warp Talons, but you spent 2 CP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool, right. But what matters is you couldn't heroically intervene into him and kill him.
Yes.
So it's still my objective. No, you can't. He's over there.
Yeah.
If you go near me, I'll hit you back and then you'll die.
Yeah. We don't know yet.
But okay, so in terms of points, I did kill something on an objective, but obviously he got back up again. So I'm pretty sure that still counts.
Generally does.
Things like that normally do. They're dead. They weren't on an objective though, were they? But he was. So I get some points. Let's work out some points and we'll be back for Ultramarines turn 5.
Wow.
Okay, right. So we've just been doing some maths in the background 4. And we were trying to figure out whether it would be worth continuing for the Ultramarines or not. And we basically figured out that Ultramarines would easily max all their points in the last turn. Yeah. You would have 2 objectives at the start of your turn for your 8 points. You would easily get the 3 extra primaries for killing the apostle and holding the middle objective. You know, your aggressors can just run over there, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. G-Man can come over here, kill them. That's easy peasy. And that will deny me banners and points and things. You could easily do the action over here for an extra 4 points. So that's that done. and you would easily get the 4 points for Oath in this battle round by having something in the middle, killing a character, not falling back, failing morale. So you would easily get 4 points for each of your secondaries this turn. And obviously shock tactics, obviously, for nicking the middle objective, because my apostle's still objective secured. That's basically been a lot of point swing him surviving. So you would easily get 4 points for each of your secondaries and the extra 3 primaries on top of your 8 at the end of your turn. There's nothing I can do about it. It's going to happen. He's got a wound left, and G-Man should better kill 3 legionaries, right?
Yeah.
So you would finish on 69 points, which is a glorious score to finish on.
Indeed.
Look, he's even smiling about it. Right? And then I would have Abaddon left. You could probably shoot with your Hellblasters and take 3 wounds off him, but that's it, because of his wound cap thing. And then in my turn, he'll just stand there and raise a banner. And that'll have me 4 primary points and an extra banner point at the end of the game, which will bring me to 71 points to your 69. Very, very, very close game. My apostle has basically single-handedly won me the game.
Yes.
Because he's cost you lots of primary points and got me primary points and banner points.
Gosh.
And yes.
So annoying.
That damn apostle. Clearly my prayers worked. But a very, very close game. Much closer than last time, before you had your points drops and before I had my points increases and things. Because and also Armour of Contempt as well. Armour of Contempt on a brick of Terminators was massive. Without that, the amount of AP1 shots you had coming in did whittle them down a bit quicker than what they should have normally done.
Yeah.
But I should have put some in cover.
I was surprised at how quickly they did.
At
the start.
To be honest, Paul, when you kill 7 in one turn, I was shitting myself. I was like, crap. That's it. I needed Abaddon to come in and rescue me sooner than he normally does, to be fair. I normally hang him back and then spring him out when I need him to. He needed to go straight in. But luckily he is a boss and he does what he does, and he just killed Blade Guard, killed the aggressors, killed the infiltrators, and that's it. Just your flank gone.
Trail of bodies behind him.
Yeah. And luckily the Plague Marines and the Legionaries and the brick of Legionaries I had here held you up long enough, essentially. Because them surviving gave me a lot of points as well.
Yeah, I think that's probably what's one is your resilience.
Yes, well, my list is built to be resilience and built around scoring banner points and just sitting on objectives and not dying. And it did it fairly well.
It did it very well.
Not as well as it did previously with Armour of Contempt with the Terminators, but yeah, not getting the shrugs on the Terminators first 10 was pretty massive, I think. And not putting at least a few of them in the ruin so I can ignore your AP1 shots from your aggressors with a billion AP1 shots in turn 2. That was pretty brutal. But yes, very interesting, very close game. Thanks for the game, Paul.
Thank you very much.
But it's a win for the Black Legion. Sorry.
Okay.
And thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.